How are you doing? And how is your Blackstars doing? Is your Blackstars okay? Ghana, are they doing fine? And you watching me, are you also doing fine? What a blessing. Some weeks ago, I was led by the Spirit of the Lord to come and share with you what the Blackstars needs to do before, um, they are knocked out of the AFCON and the World Cup qualifiers. And there are people who don't like it when I come like this to share God's mind. I didn't really watch the match, but I saw the scores 2-0, and I was not really surprised. Not really, I was not surprised actually. Um, and I saw some of the fathers and pastors and the people Ghanaians were saying, "Oh, why this, that, blah, blah." Everybody was sad, and I was wondering. So now that the whole nation is sad about this thing, don't you think that God can send a prophet to come and give a message out to the Black Stars, because all of you, almost all of you, your heart is connected to the Black Stars of Ghana. So you think that God cannot raise a man that will begin to share stuffs like that with you prophetically? Well, check. You could see that not every prophet is the same. There are people God raises for the nations, and everything that connects to the nation, even what you think as irrelevant, and you think it's not the gospel, God would want to share something with to soothing the hearts of the people or to give them hope and assurance. Are you with me? We posted a video about Apostle Michael Oropo speaking about people who would come and write and say, preach Christ. Those people, with all humility, I think they are very unwise, and they are very carnal, and they don't know the times and the seasons that we are in. They don't know. And I believe that God will help them to understand. When they grow up, they would really understand that even as the whole nation is going on a competition, it's like a battle, a warfare. In those days when the Israelites are going to war and all that, God will send a message to Moses. So this football is like, more like a war, a contest, nations against nations. So God can send a word that when you go do this, do that, and victory will come. So let me not just dwell on that too much. I believe people who are wise and those who are deep in the spirit will know that whatever I'm doing is of God, by the mercy of God, because the hearts of the people are tied to it. And let me ask you this question: when was the last time you saw Mohamed Kudus miss a chance himself and an empty net? Very unusual, right? It has never happened before, because the guy is scoring bicycle kicks, outrageous ones, against Manchester City in Europe. So he and a pole, he missed. Inaki missed. Antoine Semenyo missed. When they were playing in Accra Sports Stadium. My brother, things are more spiritual. I came to give you a video some weeks ago about what Black Stars must do to qualify. People attacked me as usual. You know, I wish that it would have been different. That people would have, accept that God can raise. You have every prophet teaching alone, or going in a way you would want him to go. There are a few, 1 out of 10 or 1 out of 20, that the Lord will raise to discuss matters and send messages that concerns the nation. It can even be fashion. God can speak about it. It is well. So when I saw the zero, I didn't want to speak about it. I ignored it. I said, oh, these guys, let me just leave them to do their own thing. Let me just not mind them. Let me not talk about this Black Stars again. So I've ignored it, over many hours. Over many hours, I've ignored it. We are making this video. All right. It's midnight. It's past 1 a.m. now. It's past 1 a.m. Can you imagine that? Why am I doing this? Because the Spirit set me up on my feet and say, hey, go and share this with them again. Remind them of what you told them, what they have to do. Simple and short. Go and watch that old video. We would try and put the link below for you to watch the old video, and you get the whole message. The worst of it all is that Otuado gave the number 10 jersey of Dede Ayew to Mohamed Kudus. What a deadly error is that? You gave him the number 10 and you gave him the captain's handband, whilst even Jordan was there. I've told you that Jordan is even a befitting captain than Thomas Partey. I told you that spiritually, because of what they have done in the spirit for the team, the sacrifice they have done. You dishonor them and your team will go down. Just mark it on the wall. Go and watch the first video. Sack that coach. He's a clueless coach. Very clueless. Very clueless. Many of you don't know I am the number one fan, maybe in Ghana, of Mohamed Kudus. Why? Because way before the World Cup, I was praying for the nation. God said there's a guy coming to the Black Stars called Kudus. At that time, nobody knew him. Way before he went to shine at the World Cup, then everybody was mentioning his name. That was like a year before. I never knew him, anybody like that. So I had to go and follow him on his Facebook page. This is about over 3 years ago or so. I had to go and follow him on his Facebook page. Before he was called into the senior team and he was shining. And God told me that will shine. So I have been a fan of him, and I have prophesied about him long ago by the mercy of God. Those who know this thing and they are watching me, those in Takrady Church, they will know this, and I'm saying. So I like the guy, and he's going to be a future captain, but not now. The timeline is not now. Take the captain from him right now. Go and call Ayo, bring him to the team. He'll play 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes until the age will draw him out. Give the captain's armband to Jordan Ayew, not Thomas Partey. The Ayew's family, I said they have done a lot of spiritual investment, positively, sacrifice in the Blackstars than any other, person. See how loyal they are. They have never complained when they call them. People will be called and they'll be faking injuries here and there. I'm telling you, it's not like I like them all. Minimum, but I'm telling you what the Spirit is telling me. Ghana will not qualify to the World Cup and African Cup if they don't listen to this. And I'm saying, a word to a wise is enough. Let me just end it. Kudus, reject the captain's handbag now. Let them give it back to Andre Ayew. Let them give him his number 10 shirt. Wear your 20. When Andre retires, then you can go for the 10. Then you become a star of Ghana like Apia and Co. For now, I love you. Your time is not yet in. Don't let the coach destroy your life, because if that happens, I saw that you will be like the enemy of the Blackstars instead of the friend, and then you might also leave the Blackstars, and things will be very, very sad with you and the national team. God bless our homeland, Ghana. God bless you. And then go and watch the old video. If you have any questions, you can write it down. I'll still come back and share as I'm led. I wanted to ignore this, but I was pressed to come and share with you. God bless you. God keep you. Share this video. Bye-bye.